Hello, my dear students. I am your geography teacher, Mr. Vinod Kumar, and I am going to teach you chapter 2, that is the Earth's major landform. And this is the third video of this chapter. And in our last chapter, I have taught you about the types of planes. Means uh, in types of plane, actually, I just want to remind you what are planes. The flat surfaces with very gentle slopes are called planes. Means plane is an area with flat surface. Then we discuss about the types of planes, that is coastal plains, flood plains, penny plains. Then we discuss about the basins, then tributaries also we discover about that also. Then we discover about the alluvial plains. But now in this video we will be discussing about the flood plain. So first of all, I want to just tell you what is flood plain. So just pay attention. What is flood plain? Flood plain is a plain located along the bank of a river. So let us continue. It is in the second paragraph which I have zoomed of this page. The deposition of a material on the bed reduces the depth of the river in the plains. Actually, whatever the materials which are brought up by the rivers, when it flows from the starting from the mountains to the plain area, then lot of material is being brought up by the river, and their materials is are that material is sand, silt, and clay. These material and what happen when this lot of deposits are brought up by the river, they get settled on the bed of the river. मतलब जो नदी का तला होता है पानी के अंदर उस पर जमने लगता है, तो उस बिकॉज ऑफ दैट व्हाट हैपन, द डेप्थ जो गहराई होती है रिवर की वो घट जाती है. So what happens? So when there is a sudden increase in the volume of water, for example during the rainy season, the water spills over the banks causing floods. And what happens during this rainy season, when there is a lot of rainfall or the glaciers melt, and because of the rainy season, tremendous amount of water is there. Then what happens because of the increase in the water level of the river, the water spills out the river bank. मतलब जो पानी होता है वो नदी के किनारों को तोड़ के बाहर आ जाता है, एंड इट स्पिल्स or it just vents out of the comes out of the river bank, and that situation is known as flood. And flood को बोलते हैं बाढ़ आना. And what happens when the water recedes, it leaves behind alluvial deposits on the large areas on both sides of the river. And when the water level decreases when the water level decreases after the flood, then what happens? The water leaves a lot of deposits of the alluvial soil in large amounts on both sides of the river. The relatively flat region formed by the alluvium deposit by the river over many years is known as floodplain of the river. So I just want to tell you again that what is floodplain. Actually, floodplain is a type of plain formed by the deposits of the river, and it is a relatively a flat region. So I just want to tell you again, floodplain is a plain located along the bank of the river. floodplain हमेशा नदी के किनारे होता है, क्योंकि जहाँ पे आसपास के बाढ़ आती है. And the soil near the floodplain is also very fertile because it has lots of deposits of the alluvial soil. Then what is meanders? Actually, meanders is the edge shape formed by the river during its course. As a river moves slowly in the plain, its course forms broad edge-shaped bends called, मतलब एस के शेप में रिवर है ना वो बनाती है, शेप बनाते हैं in the form of S when river comes to the plain. So that is called the meanders. As a river approaches, its course is blocked by its own deposits. and when the river comes to keep on coming near to the sea when it approaches मतलब because the river originates or takes birth from the mountains because of the glaciers and the water is added along with the rainwater, but at the end the particular river has to reach a sea. And what happened along the journey of a river is approaching the sea, and what happened during its course is the path of the river is blocked by its own deposit, मतलब जो खुद का जो डिपॉजिट होते हैं एलुवियल डिपॉजिट जैसे सिल्ट के क्ले सैंड सिल्ट क्ले, उसकी वजह से क्या है उसका रास्ता निकल जाता है. देन माउंट्स और डिपॉजिट्स ऑफन फॉर्म आइलैंड्स इन द मिडिल ऑफ द रिवर. और जो भी क्या नाम है डिपॉजिट्स होते हैं जो बच्चों डिपॉजिट होते हैं जमना मतलब क्या नाम है बचा हुआ, तो उसकी वजह से क्या होता है बिकॉज ऑफ दैट द रिवर फॉर्म्स स्मॉल in the course of the river small islands are formed. Then to overcome the obstacle created by the deposit, the water of the river gets distributed into several small channels called known as distributaries. And what happens जो भी रुकावट आती है whatever the obstacle comes during the course of the river, to overcome this the particular river divides into the small water channel. They are known as the distributaries. मतलब छोटी छोटी है ना ब्रांचेस में छोटी छोटी और है ना पानी की धाराएं और बट जाती हैं. सो दे आर नोन एज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटरी. एंड अगेन these distributaries रीडिवाइड इनटू स्मॉल ब्रांचेस, है ना छोटे और ब्रांचेस में टूट जाती हैं. एंड finally after when the distributary are divided into more smaller branches to enter the sea, and after that the river enter the sea, and the region at a river's mouth comprising a network of distributaries is called a delta. And delta is the place where the small channel like distributaries join the river, and delta is always a triangular in shape. The Ganga and the largest delta is in India only, that is Ganga Brahmaputra delta. Then we will discuss about the what is the importance of plains. Actually plains are very important because they have very fertile soil, very fertile land, and they have tremendous amount of supply of water also. Alluvial plains are generally very fertile. The presence of level land, fertile soil, and water in the alluvial had made them ideal for growing. Actually, plains have fertile land, soil, and water. That's why they are very habitable to grow crops. Means people here are get a lot of help because of fertile, because for growing the crops the level land should be there, है ना. लेवल लैंड मतलब एकदम समतल एरिया होना चाहिए, प्लेन एरिया होना चाहिए, फर्टाइल सॉइल उपजाऊ जमीन होना जरूरी है. देन वाटर सप्लाई इज सपोर्टेड बाय द फॉर द इरिगेशन ऑफ द क्रॉप्स बाय द रिवर वाटर. हेंस people have settled in these plains since ancient time. Trade also flourished in such settlement because roads could be built easily on the flat land, and boats could ply easily along the gently flowing rivers. Actually, whatever the civilizations have existed, they have existed near the river only, because this river supports the human life as well as the animal life, because humans require water for drinking and for growing crops and for rearing the animals also, because animals also need the water. Then river water can also be used for making the waterways, and through the waterways the people are able to put their boats in the water, and they can go from one place to another. Even today the plains are the most densely populated region of the world, and plains ही वो एक ऐसा एरिया जहाँ पर सबसे ज़्यादा आबादी होती है, population. Then lands and people. Then we will discovered about how the people are leading life in the mountains and the plains. Our lives in many ways shaped by the landforms around us. Landforms often determine what kind of houses we build, how much we travel, what we eat, what we wear, and what jobs we do. Let us see, for example, how life is in mountain differs from in plains. Actually, life is now we will discuss about the how the life is there on mountains. On mountains, on mountain it is usually cold even in summer, and it is hard to grow crops. Actually, in mountain on mountain because of the high altitude the temperature is low. Even it is cold in summer season, so it is very hard to grow crops. Also, there is very little land for growing crops and building houses and roads, because there is very less level land is there, because there is the land is very hard and rough surface is there and uneven surface is there. So for growing crops and building there is very less level land. Crops are often grown on terraces cutting to the slopes. Actually terraces होती हैं क्या नाम है छत की तरह in the form of roofs of the houses. जैसा हाँ हम लोगों के यहाँ छतें होती ऐसी काटी जाती हैं from the mountains. So that's why the crops are grown on the terraces like structure which are into the slopes in the form of slope. एक के बाद एक छत सी काट दी जाती है terraces. So the crops which are grown are rice, maize, buckwheat, millets, potatoes, peas, beans, and tea are some of the crops grown. Then some mountain slopes have orchards for growing fruit. Such as actually most of the good means the fruits which can be grown only in mountainous region. These mountain slopes have orchards. So the fruits which are grown are apples, pears, and plums. Then slopes of volcanoes may have fertile soil. Actually, volcanic slope or the volcanic soil is very good for growing crops. So the slope of Mount Etna, for example, has a good for growing crops. Then what do people get from the animals here? Sheep and goats are reared for meat and wool, है ना. जो भेड़ और बकरी होती है वो पाली जाती है because sheep provide the wool and goat provides the milk. Goats give milk too. Yaks are reared in the Himalayas for milk and meat and wool. These are another two animals like yak. Yak provides milk, meat, and wool as well. They also carry loads and help in farm work. Actually, yak is one of the heavy animal, but it has a woolen cover also. So it is like a ox only, but they also help in carrying the loads, है ना, वजन इधर से उधर ले जाने के लिए, and they help in farming work also. Then llamas are reared in the Andes for meat and wool. Llama is like a sheep, but it is little bit bigger than the sheep. Then alpacas, they are the woolen camels. They also provide a good quality wool. The houses in the mountains usually have sloping roofs. Sloping roofs में झुकी हुई होती हैं, जैसे वी शेप्ड में होती हैं, एक तरफ से ऊपर से झुकी. So the rain water and snow can fall easily on of them. मतलब वी शेप होती है जिसकी वजह से स्नो हो या वो पानी हो सब नीचे गिर जाए. Many houses are made of locally available things like wood and stone. जो भी है ना लकड़ी और क्या नाम है आपके पत्थर के घर में जो भी the things which are very easily available. It is difficult to travel and to transport goods as roads are hard to build. क्योंकि है ना जो वहाँ पे the area or the land on the mountain is very rough and hard, so it is very difficult to build the roads and it is hard to travel. But रोड्स फिर भी काट के बनाए जाते हैं. मोस्ट रोड्स आर नैरो, स्टीप एंड विंडिंग. नैरो बहुत छोटे छोटे होते हैं, स्टीप खड़ी हुई रोड होती हैं एकदम, एंड विंडिंग मतलब हवा चलती रहती है माउंटेन, बिकॉज दे आर एट द हाई ऑल्टीट्यूड, सो इट इज़ वेरी डेंजरस दो दे आर माउंटेन्स आते हैं, मतलब पहाड़ों को काट काट के बनाए जाते हैं terraces in the form of terraces. Many places in how mountains are completely cut off when the roads are covered in iron roads are covered in snow. When there is a lot of rainfall, there are certain places in the mountainous region that during the snowfall they are totally cut off from the world. मतलब उनको कोई भी सुख सुविधा, बिल्कुल भी कोई भी जो कन्वीनियंस होती है वो पहुंच नहीं पाती जब स्नोफॉल होता है, वो पूरे रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड पूरी बाकी प्लेसेस से एकदम कट जाता है, उनका संपर्क जो होता है, connection is being cut. The towns and cities in mountains are generally not very large. Most people are farmers, while some work in power plants and that generate hydroelectricity. And the population is very less in the mountain. People only live there in the towns and cities, small towns and cities only. And people mostly work in the hydroelectric power plants. Hydroelectric power plants which generate the hydroelectricity, and there are no factories because for a factory the level land is required, but in mountain they have the uneven surface and a hard surface. In mountain they that are rich in minerals, people can work in mines. Actually mountains are a good source of minerals and other animal elements also, so there are mines where the people can work, खदानें जो होती हैं. Many tourists visit the mountains, so mountain people can earn a living by running hotels, shops and restaurants, by arranging transport and adventure activities for tourists, and by selling handicraft. Actually you all people must be knowing, dear student, that mountains are good places for visiting and for getting a good holiday, or spending a good holiday, whether they are hills or the mountains. So people depend on the tourism, है ना. पर्यटन जो पर्यटक आते हैं, द टूरिस्ट, वॉट एवर द पीपल विजिट, सो पीपल लाइफ रिलाई ऑन द रनिंग ऑफ होटल्स, है ना. होटल चलाते हैं अपना, शॉप्स होती हैं, रेस्टोरेंट, then they even arrange some transport vehicles also, they run some agencies, or they run their own transport vehicles to, and they some people also work out adventurous activities for the tourist, so that they can earn the money by all these activities. And people make the handicraft things. Handicraft means the things which are made through the hand, है ना, and they are beautiful and they can be sold. Then life in a plain, है ना. आपके प्लेन जो मैदानी इलाकों में होती है वो जीवन कैसा होता है. और लाइफ on plains life is easier than on mountain. It is usually it is not usually as cold in the mountain, and there is level land for growing crops and for building houses and roads. Actually the life in the plains is easy because there is not as much as cold, because the plains have all types of seasons here, and the level land is there, so people can build up their houses, and and roads are also being built easily. And plains are very rich in alluvial plains, which have very fertile soil. So that is why many types of crops can be grown, which are such as wheat, barley, maize, then corn, then food crop and cash crops. All types of crops are grown. Then many kinds of animals like cattle, sheep and goats are also reared. Means there are many types of animals. Cattle, like buffalo, cow, we obtain milk from them, and from sheep we obtain the milk also, and wool also. From goat also we obtain the milk. They are and they are their milk is obtained, and from milk the milk products are also made. The roads and railways can be built easily on level land. It is easy to travel and to transport goods. I told you in the beginning only, it is very easy to build the roads. So transportation system is very good in the plains. And even there is a level land, so railway network is also easy to build, and people can travel from one place to other easily. River usually flow gently in the plains and boats can ply on them. है ना, पानी बहुत आराम से बहता है यहाँ प्लेन्स और मैदानी इलाकों में. सो बोट से कैन बी यूज एज अ ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अदर ना. द वाटर, द बोट्स कैन यूज द force of water to go from one place to another. There are many factories, offices and shops, so people can find a variety of jobs. Most people in plains, so they most people live in plains, है ना. सबसे ज़्यादा डेंसली पॉपुलेटेड अभी भी है ना आपके plains ही होते हैं. There are many villages, towns and cities. There are different kinds of houses in large towns, cities where many people live in a relatively small area. Actually in large town city people live in a small area, मतलब छोटे छोटे घर में रहते हैं. बट द people in towns they live in big houses, but in cities people in tall buildings and apartments. जो societies होती हैं which have many floors, है ना, बहुत बड़े, मतलब number of floors are there. Then most people in villages are farmers, while people in towns and cities work in factories, offices and so on. Actually in the villages 70% of the or 80% of the people are farmers, किसान होते हैं. But in the cities or towns people work in factories, है ना, कारखानों में या फैक्ट्री में काम करते हैं. एंड इवन सम वर्क इन ऑफिस एंड दे हैव देयर ओन शॉप्स, दुकानें भी होती हैं. सो माय डियर स्टूडेंट, दैट्स ऑल इन दिस चैप्टर. गुड बाय.